Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Debbie from my Vagabond Style, and I'm here with the Marguerite Miller Challenge Week 15. If you want to see what other people are doing, search the hashtag 2024 CW15. So today I'm working in the smaller journal that I have. I'm using two different journals this year for the Marguerite Miller. This one's the smaller one, but I had already done this masterboard, and I thought when I looked at the prompts, like several of them were already in this background. I'm not going to use the first one, which is a repeating pattern found in nature, but ledger paper. I've got ledger paper here, and a product or manual or instructions. I've got this from like a cross stitch or needlework, some sort of needlework pattern. And then a piece of fabric or thread, I'll have to find that and add that in somewhere. And then a quote. I've got a quote right here that I thought maybe I could work in. It is by Margaret Mitchell, and it says, "Death and taxes and childbirth. There are never any convenient times for any of them." So I'm going to put that somewhere on here. We'll just kind of work within these prompts. I do have another quote that I really liked. It says, "Life does not have to be perfect to be wonderful." And that's from Annette Funicello. I definitely think I'm going to cut this one out right here. Let me back the camera out a little bit. There we go. It's a little later in the day, so I do have my ring light on, and there's a little bit of glare. Sorry about that. And then I also thought with that life's not always perfect is this cute, cute little older couple. And you know, they look like they've seen a lot. So I'm sure it's not perfect, but it doesn't mean it's not wonderful. And I just thought the flowers were so cute. Looked like he had just handed them to her. So I'm going to work them in here somehow. And I do think I'm going to cut this out right here. So I'll just start by doing that. A lot of times I do kind of have a little bit better idea of what I'm doing. I feel like this one I'm really winging it, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, sometimes the prompts are easier than others, and I didn't think this was especially hard, but it is a little bit harder when the prompts and so many of them are like different paper things. You know what I mean? Like the ledger, the product guide, a quote. There is also something in here that is stenciled, so we'll work in a stencil. It's just the way it goes some weeks. Okay. Let's see. What else do I want to cut out? I think I need to cut this out. I think. Maybe I can cut this out and then put something behind like what's at the end of the bridge here. We'll try that. All right, I'm going to lay that quote right there for now. If we want to put it in, we will. I had found that quote first. I got a book at a library sale that was a whole book of quotes. And when I saw that we had a quote, I pulled it out. It is a huge, thick book of quotes. Okay, let me cut these guys out. I'll be right back. So they're all cut out, and I think I'm just going to go ahead and put them right down here in the corner, and I'll have to come up with something to cover that up. You know, when you use magazines, you get the ads, and that's what this was some sort of senior living. So yeah, we'll just have to cover that up. So I think I want to do it right about there. Let me get a book here to use as a glue page. So I'm going to be going to see my dad in Denver here pretty soon, and I'm gonna go ahead and take some things to do some videos there. I think that we can travel with this stuff, and I'll have some downtime because my dad's in his 80s and early 80s, but he's still, he doesn't get around that much. So I'll have some downtime, and when I'm not visiting my niece and nephew, then I will have some time to play. All right, let me get something here to squish this down a little bit. You know what? I had been cutting them, and I really do like. I think I'm going to go ahead and cut them. I used to do this where I wedged it in there, but ever since I've been cutting them, it's easier for me. And this is kind of towards the back of the book where there's a bigger gap on one, a bigger hump on one side. So let's do this. I'm going to re-glue this. Just put it up right there. I think that's done. I was going to try to move that one, but it's done. That's okay. And then we've got our bridge here. So let's see, maybe I do want to leave just this corner on here. I don't know, I just don't like that harsh edge right there. I think I'm going to go ahead and cut this off right here, you guys. I might come back and cut that off even, but for right now, yep, that's coming off. The reason I'm hesitating is I don't know if I like that leg right there, but I think it's going to stay there for right now. Okay, so we do need to stencil something. I've got my stencil here. I think I'm going to do a little blue in the background, just with get a little ink. We'll see how that is. Okay, that's good. So there we got our stencil. That was the bonus that I'm trading out for the repeating pattern found in nature. We had that one last year. I can't remember what I used. Yeah, maybe I'm going to just have it kind of coming off like that. So I'm going to cut, well, I think I'll get it glued on first, and then I'll cut off whatever's hanging there. All right, let's see. I did just find this so funny. I really do kind of think I want to add it in here. Let me think about what I want to put right here. So I was looking through some of the images that I already had cut out, and I found this. It's a little ripped up here, but we'll see if it'll work back here. I kind of liked it when I put it in there a minute ago. I probably will just continue this tear. And put it right there. I think I'll do this on this side too because it looks like it's kind of a harsh edge on the bottom. Hopefully I didn't make it too short. This couple is so cute. They remind me of my in-laws. They've been married, I don't know how long. Goodness, like I'm not even sure, 60 some years. But they're a unit, let me tell you. um, he's going to be 88, and I think she's going to be 85 this year. And they're going strong. You know, they've slowed down, but they um, they're happy. You know, they've been together for so long. Can only hope to be like them. You know. Okay, so let me put this. You know what, you guys, I'll ask them if it's okay if I show a picture of them because they're so cute. Okay, let's see. There we go. And then for this part, I looked in my botanist sticker book and I found this right here. I kind of think I'm going to have to tone the edges down. You know, this sticker book has got such white, harsh edges. I'm just going to have to work at toning the edge down a little bit. Let me see what this color is like. It wouldn't be bad. Just go around the edge. Okay, let me just stick it on there and we'll see what it looks like. Okay, let me work on this a little bit. Hang on. Okay, so I think that's pretty good. This is sticking fairly well. I usually like to put a little bit of glue behind these, but I feel like it's sticking pretty good. Okay, let me put this somewhere. Maybe like right here. I might go back over it with a stencil. Oh, you guys, I found my actual pin that was with this. But one of my subscribers, Cindy, said, hey, what if you put a rubber band around your bottle and when you use it, stick it in there? Look how smart she is. I love that. So I'm going to try to do that. Thank you, Cindy. Okay, that works pretty good. All right, so let me find the stencil. Here it is. And I'm just going to go over lightly with that again. Okay, so now I need a piece of fabric or thread. So let me just get that real quick and I'll be right back. So I found this piece and it's kind of goldish. It looks yellow there, but it's got gold flecks in it. And I thought maybe we could just cut a few pieces here and there in the background. We'll see. Just small squares here and there. And the other thing is I covered up my instruction guide. I covered that up. So I'm going to see if I can find another piece of something like this and put it real, like a little bit in the background here just to work it in. I'm not sure that I like these. Maybe I'll just kind of tuck it under here a little bit. Yeah, I don't like these. Bad idea. Yeah, so we're getting just a little edge there. That's all I want to show of that because it's really not helpful to my collage. Okay, I'm going to put a little bit of glue right there, and a little bit on this one, and kind of tuck it behind the bridge there. In my hoard, I actually found some more type of instructions like that. So I'm gonna take a little piece of this and put it in here somewhere. Let's see, maybe right back in here. I'll cut this off right here. Okay, I think we got it. So let me go over this. Repeating pattern found in nature. I traded that out for the bonus item, which was the stencil. Ledger paper. Got ledger paper right here. And then part of a product guide or manual or instruction guide right here. And then a piece of fabric or thread right here and here. And then the quote right here, and there's one right here. So I hope you enjoyed this one. I think it turned out really sweet. Thank you so much for watching. Bye, you guys.